automotive technicians who are thinking of changing jobs or want to try something different. If you're not sure, you got 5 years, 7 years, 10 years in, and you think you might want to try something different. You might want to try commercial refrigeration. Or you could just learn something new and get better at automotive. You're already overqualified. You guys already take apart stuff that is far more complicated than commercial refrigeration or HVAC or industrial. Cars are hell more difficult. But HVAC pays more. So here's somebody I recommend, highly to recommend, to watch his videos and listen and learn and pay close attention to this is Chris. Pay close attention to the way he describes his thought process and his method of diagnosing. He goes from different rooftops inside, walk-in freezers and stuff like that. And you could apply his method of diagnosing HVAC and refrigeration to automotive. He works on very important equipment that really has let's say the customer is in a high dollar losing situation where reliability and getting it fixed right the first time is really, really important. So he's looking at it from the aspect of saving his customer from future breakdowns by predicting and learning what components could go bad through experience and knowledge, and preventing them by replacing them ahead of time or doing things different to make it better. So this is Chris from HVAC Videos. He has a very, very unique perspective on the method, his methodology of diagnosis. So I would recommend, if you guys think you want to get better at air conditioning, if you think you might want to change your trade and go from automotive into commercial refrigeration or something, spend several months, a year. You don't have to change your job right away. Just keep on what you're doing, but learn something on the side so you're a better technician with a better, deeper understanding of the lingo, the different components. Learn the components before you apply for a job. So you're not that green guy. You're already an automotive technician. So you already know how to do mechanical things really well in really tight spaces. Look at this. Is this a really tight space? Is this a crazy, ridiculous space like you're stuck under a Mercedes-Benz or a BMW, or you're in a Chrysler Charger or something like that, or bending over backwards under a dash, spending 7 hours taking apart 100 wiring harness connections to get to a evaporator the size of your hand? Do you see how easy this is to get to? And you make better money working for commercial HVAC than you do as an automotive. That's all I got to say. Spend a year watching his videos. I'm going to recommend a few other guys to watch for you guys who are thinking of changing careers because you're just tired of being beat down in your job of automotive and it's a dead end, and you can see you're never going to make enough money to buy a house in the city you live, especially if you're in the San Francisco Bay Area. You may want to skip over to industrial HVAC or industrial commercial refrigeration. And you'll be able to afford to buy a house really fast. A lot faster than you ever will wrenching under a car. This is my experience over the last 40 years of working in both industries, working literally in hundreds of automotive shops, literally hundreds, and seeing the different working conditions. And I can tell you there's very, very, very few good ones, and especially with decent pay. And this is coming from somebody in the San Francisco area compared to commercial refrigeration. All right, guys, this is my little tech tip for you today. Watch HVAC Videos. He also has another channel, HVAC Overtime. If you want to see how the mindset of refrigeration guys are and HVAC guys are, watch the other one, HVAC Overtime, and listen to how they talk, listen to what they talk about. And I got to remind you, on HVAC Overtime, they don't always talk about air conditioning stuff. We get off on rants talking about stuff totally not related to HVAC. And don't let your wives listen in the background, because your wives will probably say what mine says, what's that shit you're talking about? What the hell are they talking about? That's not HVAC. Yeah, it gets comical sometimes. Even Big Clive has been, if you guys know Big Clive from YouTube, Big Clive has been on their channel. And so yeah, this is one of my absolute highest recommendations for you guys to get used to a little bit of the lingo in the business before you decide to get out of automotive and get into, and here's HVAC overtime. Talk about it right there. This is HVAC overtime. They're on live once every couple days or so. They're on live, and you could watch and chat live and ask questions. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.